Hey guys, welcome to TOEFL English channel. As you can see, my channel is about grammar, vocabulary, ideas for speaking and writing, IELTS, the 4 skills, and TOEFL writing. These are what I've been teaching for the past 7 years, so I'm sure that you'll find them very useful. Subscribe and enjoy all the lessons. Now this lesson is on ideas for speaking and writing, and today we are going to talk about a common question in IELTS and TOEFL. Is the food we eat today healthier than the food we ate in the past? Before we start, I'd like to say that when we brainstorm ideas, there are actually some tips. So just keep watching and you'll learn all of them. Now, let's get started. Take a closer look at the question. Obviously, if you want to answer this question, you have to compare today and past. Specifically, you need to think about what we've got in the world and what people had in the past. So, where should we start? Well, since people are normally more familiar with what's happening around them, so let's talk about now. Just imagine people in the past, their daily life, their work, and ask yourself some questions like, compare with them, what have you got now? What is happening around you? Is it better or worse? Let me show you some pictures. First, it's a picture with money. So, do you earn more money than people in the past? I guess you'd say yes. We can say that with the development of economy, most people have higher incomes. Next, this picture is about education. Apparently, we've got much better education than we did in the past. Next one, it looks like something happening in the hospital, so that's medical care. We've definitely got better medical care in the modern world due to the progress in the technology, I think. Let's move on. This one, somebody's doing experiments, so it's about science and technology, which is of great importance in all fields that you can imagine. It's universal. Next picture. This one is a bit difficult for you, I think. There are some codes. We use them to transfer information. So this one is about the emergence of information technology. Well, we've finished 5 sections, and these have generally brought us a lot of benefits. The last one, however, is different. We're going to talk about a global issue that we're facing. Look at the picture. Do you know how to describe it? Air pollution. That's a part of environmental pollution, a serious problem around the world. Okay, some of you may have a lot of questions. How did you come up with these sections? Are there any tips to find different angles? Don't worry, I'll post the tips on this channel. Just subscribe and you will not miss it. Back to the topic today. We've listed some information about what we have in the modern world. However, that's just the beginning. What we have to do next is the key to brainstorming. That is, to develop your ideas. Every time I mention about developing ideas, I'd always like to emphasize the definition. Listen carefully. If you develop an idea or if it develops, it gradually becomes more detailed. So, instead of talking about a lot of general ideas, you should mention details of your main ideas. Actually, this is not about language, it's about critical thinking. I hope you can bear this in mind because that's one of the main reasons why some students stuck with Band 6 in IELTS writing for a long time. You know, they just care too much about grammar and vocabulary and ignore the importance of developing ideas. Okay? I hope you will not make such mistake in your exams or when you are doing your homework. Now back to our topic today. What we have to do is to figure out the details of these sections as well as their connection with the healthy food. Keep watching. In order to clarify it clearly, I'll show you a table with 3 columns. One is for the different sections, another one is for the details of them, the last one is the detailed information of food. Now, let's get started. First one, a higher income. What comes in your mind when you see this? Money, right? I think with plenty of money, most people tend to buy stuff with better quality. What's the food with better quality? Let's say a balanced diet. So they can afford a balanced diet. For example, they're able to buy organic food, which is more healthy. Next one, better education. When it comes to education, the first thing that comes in my mind is taking classes. Does it have anything to do with healthy food? The answer is yes. Nowadays, schools are offering health courses. This allows students to learn knowledge about food and nutrition, so they would know what kinds of food are healthy and what are not. In this way, they can choose proper materials to make dishes. In addition, with the emergence of information technology, such messages can be spread worldwide within seconds, which means that more people would benefit from the health information. Next one, better medical care. Well, I think it's not very difficult to relate the word medical to doctors. From the past till now, doctors would always offer you suggestions. And among the doctors, there are some called dietitians whose job is to advise people on what kind of food they should eat or whether it is necessary to go on a special diet. This also helps people to eat healthy. Now, here comes science and technology. There's so much to talk about in this section because we've got different kinds of technology. Today, we're going to focus on 4 of them. The first one, biotechnology. So here, the prefix bio means it is related to biology. Biotechnology is the combination of living things and technology, with which we can do a lot of things, such as enhancing nutritional value of food. Number 2, refrigeration system, like the fridge you have. We use it to preserve food so that it will not go bad easily. Number 3 is the latest one, genetic engineering. That means to change the information in the genes. As a result, we are able to cultivate food with lots of nutritional elements so that it is possible that you can eat just a little but absorb enough nutrition. Also, with genetic engineering, people nowadays can have food made based on their particular needs. For example, if you are allergic to some elements in some food, you can have them removed. Number 4, greenhouse. What is that? It's a building with glass sides and a glass roof for growing plants in. This is a point that has raised some debate. While some people say that it allows people to eat whatever they like in different seasons, others argue that the out-of-season fruits and vegetables are not as healthy. I think either is okay. You can pick your side. The last one, environmental pollution, the problem we have now. Actually, there are different pollution around the world. Take water pollution, for example. It damages the farming land. And because of this, some plants cannot absorb nutrition from the soil, which is really bad. Okay, we've developed loads of details and connections between them. But if you want to explain them in paragraphs logically, you will have to sort them out. Before we do this, let's look at the question again. Is the food we eat today healthier than the food we ate in the past? Well, there are 2 sides of the answers, yes and no. You can take either side actually, but there are some tips that help to explain ideas more convincingly. Now, look at the sorted ideas. You can see that the blue words on the left are ideas supporting the positive side, while the red words includes information on the negative side. Obviously, we've got much more supporting ideas. This means that it's better for you to agree that the food we eat today is healthier, because you would have enough evidence to support your stand. As for the problems we have nowadays, it's okay if you choose not to mention them. However, my advice is to mention it as counter-argument, but you have to do it with subtle techniques. That's all for brainstorming ideas. Next, what you have to do is to organize your ideas. But how do we organize our ideas? The secret looks like the symbol of Wi-Fi. Subscribe my channel and I'll explain it to you soon. Before we say goodbye, let's review what we've learned in this lesson. Our topic is the question whether the food we eat today is healthier than the food we ate in the past. First, we've collected a lot of ideas about it, and during the lesson, we learned how to develop ideas. This is really important. Now it's time to get some practice. Try your best to fill in the blanks. If you don't remember the answer, don't worry, just watch the video again. And if you have any question, you can leave a message down in the comment box. Thank you for your watching, and good luck. Bye!